Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I'm gonna do Hycoa. I'm gonna do another weekend with us, especially because this is our last full weekend here. We will be here all next weekend, but my family's getting in Sunday, so I just don't feel like it's not our last weekend alone. And next weekend I'll definitely be very moving heavy. Ivy's on the floor. It is 9:30 in the morning. She woke up around 6:30, I want to say. I slept in a little bit longer. Maybe it was closer to 7. Ben got up with her. She's already taken her first nap. She only slept for like 45 minutes. We both ate breakfast. I did the dishes, pumped. Ben is cleaning, but he's talking. So he's either talking to his Instagram stories or he's voice memoing someone. So we'll see how long the cleaning takes. I'm sorry if like the packing content is getting a little bit boring, but it's like literally all we're doing. So that's why I'm trying to take short clips of it and like quickening it up so that it's not like the whole video. We want to do like last minute packing. Oh, she's of up here, just anything that we're not using, you know, so like the things on the wall, that there's like a little thing over there, fake pampas grass, like that kind of stuff can be put in the garage. Just stuff like that that we won't need in this next week. Oh, and then we want to get started on the kitchen, which just like getting some of the stuff that we like don't use consistently out of there. So we have to do that, and then I think we're gonna go get ice cream again. If you watched my last vlog, you know that we just found a dairy-free ice cream place last weekend, so we're very bummed that we missed out on this for the last 3 years, but it's okay. We want to try to go today. Can you see? Ben is like staring at her. Oh, they're cute. So I know we want to do that. I want to go for a walk and a ride just to continue to get out in Raleigh before we can't do it anymore, which I can't talk about much because my anxiety and my sadness is so high right now that I just can't talk about it. Ben wants to clean out like the inside of our car and weed the front yard a little bit just because we haven't kept up with it in the last year or so, and I don't know, just don't want to like leave our landlord with all of that. Someone just knocked at the door, but anyway, we're gonna get on with starting our day and we'll take you through. We're out at the lake. It's much busier today than it has been the last few days, or times we've been out here. Remember we used to go on that peninsula with Cora? Cora used to like love swimming in here. But then we got Finn and it ruined everything.
She had lots of fun out there.
Baby's sleeping.
Finally. She was getting quite cranky.
Yeah. We're at Plant Cake's Bake Shop. This one was just sleeping, but I think all the car noise is waking her up. But Benjamin got a brownie sundae that looks insane.
And a little, I got a savory muffin too.
Oh yeah, because he apparently won't eat sweet food before non-sweet food, which I get, but I don't care that much.
This while, or before this melts.
Yeah. I also got like a little cookie sandwich down there for later. Hi, baby.
Here I am, outside. Spent a, I don't know, handful of time outside, probably like hour and a half, doing just stuff out here. So kind of show you what I did. Well, you'll notice a big pile of stuff here, just stuff we had in the yard. Got a couple shepherd's hooks there, bird feeder, little bird bath bottom stuff over there. But yeah, cut the backyard. By the way, this is like really weird. In North Carolina, our grass like dies in the spring. I don't really know what that's all about, but one of the things I'm looking forward to, sorry, this air conditioner is gonna be super loud. One of the things I'm looking forward to in the Midwest though is that we will have like a normal green lawn. This grass back here is so weird, but anyways, just kind of went around the house and things aren't perfect, but they're grass was just like super long in areas like against the fence in the house and stuff. So chop that down. You can see they go here to our little yard waste. That thing is a full. We go out here. Basically, you can see that I cut the front. I did like a rough weeding of this. It's not a garden, but you know, whatever this edge thing is. So there's still a bunch of like grass stuff in there, which Jesse was like, what is that? I'm like, well, it's like ornamental type grass. I mean, you could probably still pull it out if you wanted to look a little cleaner. Made things look a little better than they were. It's not perfect by any means. Car here, open that up. Just like little, you can see, probably doesn't look like much to you because the mat itself is still dirty. Again, I did like a 3/4 job on this stuff. It wasn't meant to be a full job. It was just like so that it didn't look like absolute crap. Basically got that vacuumed out, did like a wipe down of everything in there just so it's a little nicer and cleaner. Somehow, well, no, it was a lot. It took an hour and a half. So yeah, that was my yard work afternoon. I will have to cut the grass again before we leave, but all this other stuff will be good to go. So that feels really good to have that done and out of the way. Okay guys, it's been a day, I'm not gonna lie. I had Ben show you what he did, but basically I contact napped Ivy for 2.5 hours. She had like a really hard afternoon. I'm putting away some dishes. So once we got home, I feel like we ate lunch. I didn't even eat lunch. I had like chicken like 3 hours later, and then we just like spent the time trying to get Ivy to go down to sleep. We had chickpea curry for dinner. We just went for a walk around the neighborhood. We were gonna go to this other area that we really like to walk in that I've shown you guys a bazillion times before. We were too close to Ivy's sleep time, and since she had such a hard time earlier, we didn't want to do it again. It's 7:07. Ben is trying to put Ivy to sleep. Not really sure how that's going up there. And I just took a shower, just like a body shower, obviously. I don't know if I'm going to edit a video or if I'm going to just watch a show with Ben. I think I told you guys in a different vlog, but we've been watching this show called Firefly Lane. It's really cute. Well, I should say it's cute, but it's definitely one of those shows where they fill it with like so much drama that you're just like, this much drama hopefully it wouldn't ever happen to one person, but it's still good enough that we're watching it. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I'll pick back up with you guys tomorrow. Let me get my little list. On our list for tomorrow is vacuuming the upstairs, sterilizing the bottles, and laundry. As far as like chores go, normal chores. We'll also have to bathe the Ivy tomorrow night, but that's fine. I want to go through my vases, and I have like a ton of like to-go cup type things. We need to go through like this bottle stuff up here. Anything else in the kitchen that we're not using. So like the crock pot, for instance, or the Instant Pot, neither of those things are we using, nor will we use them this week. So we can start packing some of that stuff. But I'll pick back up and show you guys what we get up to tomorrow. It is now Sunday. To be honest, I'm trying to decide if I'm even gonna continue this video. I'm sure that I will because I got some content from yesterday, but like I'm just not in a great headspace. Like I'm very anxious and very stressed and very sad about moving. Plus I don't feel well, which I'm sure is coming from the anxiety, but yeah, it's just been rough the last day or so, and I feel like we have a lot to do today, and I just feel mentally discombobulated. I drove up to Wake Forest to get a coffee, honestly because I was getting so overstimulated at home. The dogs wouldn't stop. They like play fight in the house, which is something I hate. Like I do not like that they do that, but they don't have space to do it outside at our current place because it's so muddy, and Ben doesn't care, so he doesn't like correct them. I just don't like it. It's always gotten on my last nerve. So he is doing that, or the dogs were doing that, and then
Ben was like doing a bunch of random stuff and playing with the dogs, so being loud, and Ivy was like making noise, and I just was like, I was like, can I go for like a half an hour and just go pick up a coffee? And the whole way here, I literally drove with nothing on the radio, nothing. I just kind of zoned out. So yeah, that's just the type of morning that I'm having, and it's only 10:30, so, and I woke up at like 8:20, so, well, I woke up to get up at 8:20. I was up between 4 and like 7 before Ben got up because Ivy was moving around, so I was like, had a lot of like staggered sleep in between then. I started the laundry and did just like some dishes because our kitchen was a mess. And oh, one thing I forgot to tell you guys about is I got some test results back for my thyroid, and if you were following me during my pregnancy journey, y'all know I have Hashimoto's. I've had it for like a long time. But yeah, I was pulled really badly hyperthyroid during my pregnancy, and I was fairly nervous about it. It was, in my opinion, affecting like my heart rate and all that stuff. But it kind of re-regulated a little bit once I wasn't pregnant anymore, but now it's swung deeply hypothyroid, which is more like, it's normal in the sense that I've never really pulled hyperthyroid before. I've always been hypothyroid, meaning my thyroid doesn't work fast enough. Plus my antibodies are up, which I have an autoimmune disease. Hashimoto's is like the autoimmune hypothyroid, basically, like in short terms. But my antibodies have been very good for like the last, I don't know, 5 years or so, 4 years maybe, and they went up. That basically just means that my body, when you have an autoimmune disease, means that like your body is fighting itself. So my body is fighting my own thyroid. I just got those test results back on Friday. My doctor really wants to switch me back to my previous medication, but I do not want to switch medications right now. It just like, I just don't want to do it. I'm also wondering if that's been part of like my stomach issues. Although I was having stomach issues before. I'm going to try to get my spirits up. Hopefully I haven't lost 3/4 of you in this clip with like my monotone sadness and anxiety. But I just like, I want to be real in these videos, not only for other like moms or people watching, but also for myself to look back on, because I'm not gonna pretend that things are great when they're not. Our life is great right now. I'm having a hard time, like me as a person. I'm having a hard time with this postpartum anxiety, this new OCD. It's not new, but like understanding it is very overwhelming. Dealing with my birth trauma, all of those kind of mix into the whole anxiety piece. And then, you know, moving is huge, and we're moving back to a place that I really struggled with living in. So that just makes me nervous. But I need to start trying to focus on the positives a little bit. But I also don't want to be like fake about it, you know? So there's like a hard, fine line. We're on another walk at another lake, much smaller lake.
Trying to hit our favorite spots.
Yeah.
Our go-tos.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I never show myself on these videos. So look, I'm also at the lake. I'm just always taking the video. But if you're ever here and you like to go for walks, I mean, this is literally off one of the busiest streets in the area, and it's just this like super serene.
Yeah, it's super chill.
And these aren't like hard hikes either. I will say this hill was a doozy, particularly pregnant. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that was a little bit too much, but hopefully we'll be better today, right, Ivy?
Yeah.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Are you awake? Yeah. Oh, she's probably very hungry. It's 5 o'clock. I have been being very productive while Benjamin has been doing nothing. Just kidding. It's usually the other way around.
It's actually true this time.
Yeah, he was pretty wiped. He did a ton yesterday. Baby wore our entire 1.5 mile walk. So he was feeling kind of depleted, and Ivy really needed to nap and needed someone to help her with that. So he did that.
So I helped her by napping next to her.
He also napped, which is fine. I showed you guys I like packed some shoes and stuff. Mostly what I did was edited a video. I wasn't like intending on getting ahead on videos, but I just like happened to have filmed enough that I should be good through the move. I might have a couple of them late after the move. Ivy's bottle is heating up next to you guys if you can hear it, but I'm heating up the curry that we had last night. It's 5, but I'm hungry. I only ate like half of my Chipotle bowl. But I think the rest of the night, because we haven't done much today, we're gonna have to do some stuff tonight. I want to go through some stuff in the kitchen. I want to go through some stuff in those cabinets and over here. So I'll probably still do that tonight. That's just easier to do when Ivy's awake because she hasn't been napping super great because she naps down here. So if there's noise, she wakes up. So we prioritize naps and walks today instead.
Yep.
Which probably wasn't smart, but that's what we did.
That's what happened. I'm saying hi to the vlog. Maybe I am more hungry than I thought.
Okay, just moving on from that cabinet. It's clear. I've got some stuff I'm gonna donate, stuff we're gonna keep. This one is making some noise. Ben's trying to figure out. Really?
This could be it.
That could be it. I don't know, should I just start like pulling stuff down that we need to pack? We just like don't have, I don't know if you can like clear that off. We just like don't have anywhere to put stuff.
Ivy's. Ivy's. Ivy's.
Okay, I don't remember when we updated you last. It's 7:30. Ben just took Ivy up to put her down for the first part of her sleep. Ben packed one big box, started to pack that box. He's not feeling great. He pushed himself pretty hard this weekend. I think we're just gonna finish like what's in here when he comes down from with Ivy, and then we're just gonna hang out on the couch for the rest of the night. So yeah, we have to put these little dishes in something. We've Ben sterilized the bottles, so I'm gonna put those away right now. These are the things I told you before I think we're gonna donate. This one only has these 2 things that we might use this week. Those 2 are empty. Those 2 things are empty. This is basically just cups we can use over, glasses we can use over the next few days, bottles and milk stuff. Under here is just like a bunch of like cleaning supplies that we'll have to go through later. This is probably one of our dirtiest because it's just full of like crumbs and stuff, but it's basically just our air fryer, toaster, and a couple of pans. This, we can probably pack that, but that won't take very long, maybe next weekend. I had wanted to go through this and I didn't get to it. Probably go through it next weekend. All this stuff, if I have random time this week, maybe I'll try to go through it. Looks like we didn't really do anything in here yet, but that can be packed. Most of it can be packed. We do have some like pan covers in there. I don't think we have anything packed in here. So really it was just those few drawers, and up there our Pyrex stuff, and then up here was like our mixing bowls. We didn't do anything in there, and our crock pot is up there. Ben said it best, but we basically did like a little less than half of the kitchen. Yeah, I would say we did like a third, but that's okay because we should be fine. And then there's just a lot of stuff upstairs that like we're gonna use. We're just gonna have to do a lot of packing next weekend while my mom's here. My mom will help while she's here, and then we'll just have like cleaning and stuff. So my plan is to still have the upstairs fairly finished by the time they get here next week. We'll go from there, but I'm going to quickly vacuum the floors down here while Ben's getting Ivy to sleep. And this is our last weekend, well, like our last weekend alone in Raleigh, because next weekend people will be coming. Yeah. We've cleaned out the kitchen mostly. We have just some boxes over here with stuff that we didn't finish. I don't think we did anything in here. No. Ben's actually cleaning out the vacuum piece for me right now. I don't feel like it looks that much different in here.
No,
because
I really didn't.
We really only packed like one box.
I put that one fragile box over. But we got stuff moving in the kitchen, and honestly, the kitchen's gonna be in pretty good shape, which is usually the thing that takes forever just because there's like so much shit.
I actually feel like the stuff out here is...
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain.
So that'll be fun for you. So there's too many possibilities of cockroaches out here for me to help you. Right, Finn? Finn is feeling a little bit anxious because he doesn't know what's going on. Ivy is asleep upstairs right now. I need to pump at some point. I think Ben and I are just gonna hang out down here until we have to wake her up. Definitely didn't get as much done this weekend, which is like good and bad. I think you guys probably could tell, but earlier today I was very anxious and stressed out. It felt more important in that time for Ben and I to just like talk about stuff while Ivy was napping versus packing. And then we went to go get lunch, and we went for a walk at one of our favorite parks. That just felt more important. Ben actually decided he's gonna take off Friday this week, which will be helpful because then we'll have 2 full days of packing slash saying goodbye to Raleigh that we can do, and we don't have to worry about him working or people being here yet or anything like that. So that was a little glimpse into our weekend. I feel like we're currently doing the same thing every weekend. Soon it will be different, and that'll be crazy. While you're watching this video, we're already in Illinois, which is crazy to me. We will already be moved into our house, Ben.
Really?
When people see this video. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's crazy to think about, because right now I like literally can't imagine. We probably won't have everything put away, but we'll be moved into the house. We'll be getting there June 1st. Today is May 21st. Crazy. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.